Hi, welcome, my name is the Nordic Dane, and today we're going to talk about Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut Edition. So when Ghost of Tsushima first came out, I was super intrigued by the gameplay and how it looked and how it reminded me of previous games that I played, such as Assassin's Creed and similar, that I really liked, and I really liked the aesthetic of this game as well. Unfortunately, as time came to pass, I actually never got to play it, even though my friend actually lent me the game. But now, since PlayStation has released their new edition of PlayStation Plus, I have upgraded to the Premium Edition, and here the game is actually free. The game is developed by Sucker Punch Productions, who has also done other games such as Infamous, Sly, if you remember that game on the old PlayStation 2. I believe it also had a PlayStation 3 re-release of the trilogy. It's an action-adventure open-world game. You can, if you want to, make it into a more stealth game, which has the hint of like the old Assassin's Creed, but you don't have to do the stealth. You can also, if you want to, take them on, all of them at the same time. The game has both an online and a offline version of the game, though I have not wanted to play the online so far, simply because I really like the story and I really want to get that first. Then maybe later we can talk about actually also doing it online, because it seems like there's a whole nother gameplay to the online version. When the game first came out, it got a lot of recognition. It even won 3 BAFTAs, one for the player's choice, one for the sound, and one for the art design. The story is pretty simple and straightforward. Basically, it starts with a giant battle against the Mongols. You play as a samurai. A lot of the samurais dies. I thought all of them died, but apparently some of them comes back to help you. But the main point is that your uncle is being held captive after the war. It is then up to you to find all these other samurais and other helpers in order for you to help free the uncle. However, that does seem like it's the whole game, but if you look at the map, actually it's only 1/3 of the entire map. Therefore, I'm very intrigued about what the rest of the game is going to be. The game on PlayStation 5 can either be run in resolution mode or in performance mode. The resolution gives 4K with 60 frames per second, whereas the performance mode gives 1080p but a tighter frame rate. It's very unclear to me which one is better, because I've tried switching back and forth between them and I don't see any difference. That might have something to do with the fact that I'm playing on a TV screen that only takes 1080p. The sound in this game is amazing, and I can understand why it also won an award. The sound really captivates the essence of what it is to be a samurai, and it really makes you feel like you're there. I have never been to Japan, but it definitely captures a lot of the stereotypical sound elements of Japan and puts them into one game. And hey, this game makes me want to go to Japan, even though I know they don't have samurais anymore. The game is super easy to learn. It doesn't seem that super difficult. I'm playing on hard mode and it still seems somewhat relatively easy. You have a lot of upgrades you can do, and honestly, even though I've only completed 1/3 of the game, I feel like I'm pretty far when it comes to upgrades. So I'm kind of interested in how I can continue the game and don't feel like I'm completely OP compared to everyone else. As mentioned earlier, this game is very similar to the old Assassin's Creed. Not so much Valhalla, but the older generations. Personally, I am all about that. I love Assassin's Creed. If you haven't watched my recent video on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the video can be found up here, but it's honestly, I like this game better, which is really hard for me to say as Assassin's Creed has Vikings. Anyway, as I said, this game is better, and I feel like I want to give it 5 out of 6 Viking helmets. There is a chance that I actually might give it 6, but that depends on how the game is going to turn out and about the ability points that I have right now, because honestly, I feel like it's too easy. All in all, this game is fantastic, so it's definitely going to get 5 out of 6 Viking helmets. I really want to play some more. I can't wait to see what the rest of the story is going to be, and I really like this game. I love the visuals, I love the theme, and everything about this game is amazing. This is definitely a game that I'm going to finish. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go and like the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. You can also go and follow me on Twitch. My handle is the Nordic Dane. And as always, vi ses.